we're going to be having 2 best-of-3s today, I believe, with the first one being between WOPA and Heimo. A very exciting match between both teams on this best-of-3. And I'm also, of course, curious who is going to win this one out. I hope you guys are ready to rumble at home as well. And yeah, it is going to be quite an interesting match to watch as well. Taking a look at the lower bracket finals, that's the part that we are in at the moment. And we're just going to have to wait for a few things to pop through. But before we actually get into it, let's take a quick look at the actual, of course, I don't know if we have the brackets ready or if the map bands ready. But we'll be switching over to another slide to show you guys some information before we get into the match. And that should give you guys some more information, of course. So yeah, anyways, putting that aside, let's take a quick peek over there. That looks like we've got Arvid, Upi, Welho, Jape, and Spargo for Heimo. Great lineup looking over there. Quite some young players, but also some older ones. Quite diversity. We do see Upi seeming to have a pretty high rating, 1.33. It's not a rating you see too often. And it is looking pretty nice for Upi on this one. And Heimo is probably gonna perform pretty well using one of the members there. And overall, I mean, the ratings aren't looking too bad. We do see Welho falling down a little on the lower side, but that shouldn't cause too many issues. Moving over to WOPA. Now, I've seen WOPA play before. We've got Vester, Gnoffe, Slime, Prime, and Leaks. Overall, a 1.50 rating on Slime. Slime's been performing very well this tournament. But I do know that Vester and Leaks also have it in them. Prime, Gnoffe. Overall, just WOPA, a really solid overall team. Although I will say that, 1.33 is a bit of a higher rating that we've seen on this team. They are a little bit more rounded off. The performance a little bit all over the place. So, anyways, those are basically going to be the lineups for the second division on season 18 for EPL. Looking really solid for the lower brackets. Now, of course, we've got some map bans to go over as well. Vertigo and Dust2 both getting banned out of the way. Taking a quick look at the picks, actually, there we go. We do see Heimo getting the pick on Nuke, and then Ancient being picked by WOPA. Then Anubis and Inferno both also getting banned. Finishing off with Mirage, which is going to be the decider map for in case we actually get to the third map. Of course, things might go a lot differently. That Heimo pick there on Nuke, that is an interesting one as well. We're going to be hopping straight into the match, talking about the map Nuke. And WOPA and Heimo ready to roll on the pistol round. As we can see, smoke is down, and there's already a flashback coming in. Prime, he's going to have to reposition himself, while Leaks finds himself getting taken out pretty early. Upe finds Leaks, and Spargo comes in with a second one. Now Vester all the way on top of this tower. He's going to have to walk back just a little bit. One of those members from Heimo is getting pretty close. WOPA getting hit very hard. They were down 2 members. They're going to have to try and compensate this. Prime does the job, and he does get the takedown there on Arvid. And this gives WOPA a little bit of headroom to work with, although Welho is not giving Prime much of a break there. Refrags him. And they're still being very clueless on which way they actually want to go, giving WOPA not too many indicators to work with. Vester drops down, and, that audio cue is going to come in, and someone's going to come above on that top of the tower. Vester finds the double tap, goes for the third, misses those shots, but Slime finds the last one, and just like that, the double tap there from Vester, shutting down Heimo on that pistol round, and WOPA looking really, really painful for Heimo on an early start. They had a solid run going over there, and once the double tap came in from Vester, things were looking a lot worse out of nowhere. And now Heimo gonna have to resort back to those Tech 9s. We do see a Mac 10 buy there from Jeppe. And on either side for WOPA, we have a couple of M4s and 2 SMGs. There, Gnoffe in the corner. Heimo takes a few taps to the side, and Upe does get taken down. Welho comes in for the Tech 9, finds Prime, and Gnoffe is going to have to back off after that. Prime does get taken out, but Gnoffe is hit very hard. Vester, 2 more takedowns towards Spargo, Arvid, Jeppe. Quick eco frags there for WOPA, and of course, we've just got Welho remaining at the end. Not too much of a great position, does find one there. Slime gets taken down, and for the eco, They're not looking too bad, although we do see Leaks coming from behind. Takes him down. And WOPA does clean it off, but Heimo does in fact get 2 takedowns towards WOPA on that eco round. And now off to the 3rd round. Now looks like they're going to go for a full eco or not. We do see another, looks like another force buy. This time 3 Mech 10s instead of 1. A Deagle actually as well. Okay, look at that. 3 Mech 10s, a Tech 9, and a Deagle. Force buying every round. But the question is, will it work out for Heimo? A very aggressive way to play this one. V-Star does get a nice nade on Jeppe. Quite the flashbang there. Has to drop down. Does not know where the others are. He has to switch to duels, and he runs out of ammunition. The Molly gets him out of the way, and Leaks finding 2 more. And Heimo, this force buy, I'm not really seeing it work this time around, unfortunately. WOPA does not fall prey to these tricks. Slowly moving down the ladder. Oh, before he even gets to him, Slime finds him. And WOPA cleans off another round. Heimo has to be quite careful now. They've maximized their loss bonus too. This is a rough start for Heimo. They have not been able to get a solid buy in there. Looks like Upe switching to the AK. We do see the Tech 9 and the Deagles coming back. I've not seen many teams pull this kind of a economical playstyle. Upe does not seem to know where Prime is, just drops down, and Prime takes him down. I mean, a very clean and quick way of doing things and doing business. Now V-Star maintains his position as a new smoke is deployed towards the A bomb site. Noffa is going to hold the B site from the other end. Leaks finding the first one on Arfit, and we do see Slime maintaining good control over his surroundings. Does hear some noise there, and oh, not even sure if that was really necessary. Heimo is going to retreat. Looks like Upe is already down. They've only got 2 more Tech 9 players and a Deagle. They're going to have to try and see if they can get a rotation in there. But I'm not sure why they're forcefully buying. Saving on the 2nd round and getting a nice buy on the 3rd would have been better. WOPA seems to not mind those Mech 10s at all and really play well. Distance themselves quite well, although V-Star might get taken down here. Does get saved by his teammates, and not a single player this time around gets taken down. Especially in one of the plays in the beginning. I don't know why they just jumped down in front of Prime. Prime was just waiting right outside the double doors that led to the B bomb site, or the A bomb site, sorry. And he just dropped down right in front of him, just kind of stared at him. It's a really odd beginning. Now Heimo off to the 5th round. They go. A couple taps there from Upe, not too bad. Takes down Leaks from quite the distance. The smoke comes down towards the outside area. Heimo kind of confusing WOPA. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to make the move towards the B bomb site through outside, or are they trying to keep things nice and close by? Noffa does not seem to mind much. Wellho trying to find one of the members from WOPA, but they're long gone towards the B bomb site. Noffa repositioning himself, as there's quite a few members that are about to push this area. He has no idea. It's looking really, really tight now. He's getting pushed by multiple, and it's a little too much. Wellho finds him, gets the headshot. And they start to move towards that bomb site, looking for that bomb plant. They haven't been able to do so for the past 4 rounds. Now the 5th round, they're finally looking for a bomb plant. I hope. And there we go. Arvid is forward there. We get the bomb plant. It's pretty low, though. Ooh, well, Ho finds Prime. Interesting. Well, looks like they're still not sure whether they want to get the plant in there. Holding down their positions, kind of waiting for WOPA to make the first move. Again, very interesting choice. Does find Arvid. Not really sure why they didn't go for the bomb play. Now WOPA is just gonna wait for them to play. This is a really interesting position to be in. Wellho does in fact get the bomb play, but they know exactly where he is. They heard him plant in that corner, so Slime is right behind him as he moves forward. Feaster finds Upe. Oh, Wellho does find both. It doesn't seem to matter much. They hear the bomb being planted, but they completely ignore Wellho's position, causing them to both get taken down. Not bad at all. I was not expecting Heimo to still push that one, pull that one through. Right to the 6th round we go. As the first 4 rounds have been taken by WOPA. Heimo seems to outdo themselves. Wellho is not being spotted. I did not expect WOPA to not hear the bomb plant in that corner and kind of assume, okay, so where's the player that got the bomb plant? Because they already were at those doors entering the B site. So they should have seen no one moving out of that corner, giving them a hint like, hey, maybe there's a player in that corner. But that does not seem to have computed much for WOPA, and Heimo, regardless of this situation they were in, still manages to pull through with the round. Slime hard scoping from this position to make sure they don't get any members past this area. And Heimo is playing it very nice and slow, but too slow and slow enough for Leaks to find him. Slime finds one, already drops down with the sniper rifle. You can see Prime trying to support, but Arvid finds him first and quickly gets him through the head. 2 for 1 on WOPA. Heimo in a lot of trouble yet again. We do see Heimo getting some control over the tower near the outside area of Nuke, but now they'll just have to go towards the A or B bomb site, both moving up. The latter they do find. Oh, Feaster's right there in the corner. Feaster looks in his direction, finds him, but Feaster rotates and is spotted himself. 2 for 1 for Heimo. And now WOPA's got to try and find the retake. Heimo actually has the advantageous position. Jape finds Gnofa. And this is where things are not looking too great for WOPA. Could be looking for the save with the sniper instead. We do see Slime hoping to find someone on the outskirts of the A bomb site. He does not have the defuse kit, and he's not going to make it in time. Kind of just hoping to find someone. Arvid knows who he is. Peeks and does get taken down. Slime backs off, saving the sniper rifle, but Heimo finds another bomb plant, and they find another way to get their victory. 2 to 4, starting to put some rounds on the board. Able to get a few buys in there. Wellho still not enough for the AK, though. Look at that. Got a technical pause coming in for our back end in the meantime. And WOPA, look at that. Even though they were ahead, those 2 losses from that Heino pushed against them has forced them into buying some SMGs. Even Feaster stuck with the pistol in this one. That is not too ideal, although we do see Leaks coming up with the scout. Looks like a full eco team with Slime, start with the sniper rifle. We do see Heimo able to buy a few more things. Looking a lot more flourished than WOPA, that's for certain. Four mollies compared to 2. Also, utility-wise, looking a lot nicer with the flashes and the mollies. Slight advancement or a little bit of an advantage towards Heimo. Getting some utility in there. Very heavy push there from Wellho. Oh my, look at that. Spargo finds one more, and WOPA is being pushed very hard here on A. In the first 30 seconds of the match, we do see a bomb plant come down, and WOPA is forced to back off all the way back. Look at that. Slime barely manages to come out alive. Does not want to drop that sniper rifle. And WOPA is going to save it on this one. Very aggressive from Heimo. And very fast. Only takedown towards Wellho as he held the MAC-10. Unfortunately, no other picks there for WOPA. And as time runs out, Heimo is going to put out another round on the board on the T side. League's trying to enter something that cannot be entered, unfortunately. And off to the 8th round we go. WOPA with an amazing start early on. Of course, Heimo, they picked this map, so you would expect a little bit of a pushback. You can see their confidence on the aggressive move towards the A bomb side really led to this victory. And WOPA, they're going to have to be... They're still stuck with the same weapons. Even with some other ones, we do see a Deagle and then the pistol for Beaster. Not much else that they can work with, unfortunately. Ooh, and Wellho does get hit quite a bit by Vista by a pistol. And we do see the molly coming down. He drops towards the smoke, but he does get taken out by Wellho. Upe finding Gnoffa right afterwards. And another fast A push. Everyone backs off. Same bomb plant, same idea. Heimo, like they know their economy. Wellho finds Prime, and we do see WOPA positioning themselves to save, but Heimo is ready to take them down instead of letting them save. They know that they're saving, just like they did on the previous round. Leaks finds one with the scout. Not too bad for Leaks. I would say Slime back off here. This is not ideal. 4 members remaining alive. Does make the push. Oh, there he is. Does get the scope right afterwards. Finds him, but misses the shot. And this is really bad. Upe does not know he's not hard scoping. Gets the tap with the pistol. Nice attempt by Upe, but Slime remains alive with the sniper rifle. He's not here to give that weapon away. And finally, WOPA, after 4 more rounds losing in a row, we finally see a move back on the board. 4 against 4. An opportunity to get the opening on this first half. Molly towards the outside, and another great setup towards A, this time with rifles. Heimo, not sure if they're going to go for that same aggressive push, although they do seem to be more spread around this time. And they're actually looking for a double smoke on outside. The question is, are they going to make their move in that direction? The bomb still remains on the ground. It is just there to exist and force WOPA into making their move towards the B bomb site, or double checking if no one walked past them. It seems to be the main goal. Heimo is not planning anything towards B, and you can see those smokes getting out of the way. 2 more seem to be replenished. And now Prime remains in that same corner. You see a molly coming down on the area. Not a lot of players seem to hold secrets. That is also very interesting. Prime gets spotted by Spargo. And again, Heimo maintaining the high ground. Upe walking around the smoke. Throws in the molly. And WOPA is under a lot of pressure. Heimo playing it pretty well so far on the T side. Making it hard for WOPA to decide where to position themselves for their specific push. Feaster Bad spot for Arvid, but does get spotted and does get taken down. Spargo responds and Slime remains alive as the last member. Has to push back with the sniper rifle yet again. And the bomb is planted again. And Heimo, same thing. Another A push. But it doesn't seem to matter much. WOPA, even with the rifle, still get taken down. Heimo really looking like the stronger team. On the T side of Nuke. This is where they have proven it themselves. Spargo with the double on the A side. Upe and Jeppe, 2 more picks. And WOPA remains with only 1. Slime. Retaking the lead right after the bomb explodes. A very monumental step here for Heimo. And now, look at that 5 win streak. You can see the fire showing near the emblem of Heimo. While WOPA is in a lot of trouble now. They've got a maximized loss bonus, but they still are unable to respond to Heimo. This is absolutely insane compared to the first 4 rounds we saw. Of course, Heimo was force buying most of them. You can see, like, WOPA, they tend to do very well in those force buy rounds and those pistols, but right after that ended, Heimo has just been winning every single rifle round, and that is bad because those rounds are often in larger quantity. They're double smoking up the outside area. Again, the bomb remains on the ground. Look at how they're set up. Knopf does find 1 in return with the SMG, but Jeppe responds. And now there's pressure on the B-bomb side for Slime to hold just with 1 sniper and all alone. Hard scoping some positions, making sure there's no one moving past the outside area towards secret, but no one seems to be doing that. Heimo lets time play by itself, causing WOPA to be, frustrated. They don't know anything, no information that has been given. All they know is that Knopf has been taken out from that area. And now Heimo is sneaking past that area. They're finding out. No one's holding it. Prime is not checking it just yet. See well how he's moving past. Prime does not. He's a little too high to check this. And Heimo slowly but surely moving towards the B-bomb side. Slime could spot them very soon. Here the first couple of things come down. Slime quickly snipes down Arvid. And WOPA knows they'll have to rotate as soon as possible. Dropping down another smoke, going for the bomb plant. Just 2 players remaining though as Prime finds Upe. This is where the trades are not looking too great for Heimo. Not a bad idea, but not a great push at all from Heimo. Losing a lot of members on their way towards the B-bomb site. Jeppe finds Prime there. This is a 2 versus 4. Maybe they can still pull it off. Slime with the sniper. This is a little too close for comfort. Jeppe all the way behind. They're going to have to look for the defuse. We do see 1 attempt. Does get a second one, but Slime finds the last with the sniper rifle. It's too much. Plays it really well and is able to do the final blows where his team cannot. And Heimo, close one, but not close enough. Slime remains alive. Gets the double at the end. And shuts down Heimo as they try to make their push forward, bringing the score to a standstill, 5-5. And Upe remains positioned behind the container. As 3 mollies land down, WOPA back to the assault rifles, looking a lot stronger now for Heimo to deal with, and no fast A pushes yet. Very strong and tight hold. Vista getting a little greedy even. And Jeppe, oh, he might find himself towards Vista in just a second, but I think he has a pretty nice angle here. just in case Jape makes that first move. They are so close to each other. It is not even funny. Oh, he's actually going to go in for the peek. That is greedy there, Vister. That is very, very greedy. You can see that patience seems to be victorious. Jape finds the first, but Leaks responds against Upe right behind the smoke and disappears. Wellho, no idea where Leaks is. Knows there has to be a player there, but guess what? There isn't. As he moves in the other direction, Dolphe gets spotted. Seems to be hyper-fixated on that position. That should put some pressure onto Heimo while there's literally no one there. Leaks finds it. Another one. Jape not going to hold on for too long. You can see the hole that Wellho has. Finally, someone seems to move out. Prime seems to take that route. At least it wasn't for nothing, but Wellho, look at that tap towards Leaks. Prime really needs to do something in return, but he's not. Where is Prime? Where is Prime? And Slime just down with the sniper rifle. There's not much he can do. He's walking outside. He's right there in front of Spargo. Spots him, picks up the sniper rifle. It is disastrous. I mean, doesn't really matter. Last round coming in. I guess it really does. The sniper rifle finally in the hands of Heimo. Spargo seems to love to rock that weapon. And now they are in big trouble. 6-5. Losing Prime there on the outside. Right after you got one tapped. No dual peaks. Absolutely nothing. That 2K right there really shut down WOPA. And Slime, unfortunately, is not going to get another attempt at saving that sniper. They're going to roll all the way back down towards SMGs and 1M4. And we can finally see that move on the outside of the map. Those two smokes. That move towards the outside. This time it's real. This time it's actually real. And Heimo is fully locked in for B. Slime finds one. And you can see Leaks trying to support. Finding more. And look at the takedowns there from WOPA. Even with the SMGs, it doesn't seem to work too well. Arvid remains the last member alive. And just like that, Heimo gets shut down very quickly by WOPA. Even though they were just on SMGs. And there goes the last member. As if it were just eco frags by WOPA. Now that is a very monumental change. It seems like the B site was not the way to go for Heimo. WOPA was ready to roll on this rotation. And even with those SMGs, those close ranges around the B site seem to actually work against them. Bringing the score to a 6-6. A nice standstill moment to go into the second half of the round. Both teams have an equal shot at this. And Heimo, you know, this is their map pick. They didn't start off on the CT side. This should maybe give them a bit more of a boost. And right back to the pistol round. WOPA, we've seen them perform admirably well in the pistols, the ecos. This is their time to shine that inner light once more. Heimo moving around the map to look for the first members from WOPA. Well, finds one of them already. Does get a tap on Vister, but he's about to be bombarded with too many members to deal with. Although Upe is able to land another shot and return towards Prime, and WOPA is getting hit quite heavily from this area. Well, if he does go for the bomb plant, and they're going to force them out of their position. Not trying to be too peaky, but never mind, Slime. Too peaky instead. Very low members Leaks. Barely alive. Does find a few taps, but Upe seems like he finally does get shut down by Arvid. And the bomb is being defused. WOPA not going to win this pistol round, unfortunately, on the second half. For them, it looks like Heimo will be taking that instead. A monumental shift. that we've not seen before on the first half. Heimo taking the pistol. And we do see WOPA going for quite the force buy. 1 AK on Prime. 3 Galils and a Mac 10. And this full force buy. See how it goes in play. As WOPA drops down towards the ventilation shaft. Prime makes the first initial push. Jape does get taken down because of that. Move right past the windows, the glass windows. Visir finds another one, gets a headshot towards Jape. Another takedown on Spargo. Slime seems to do work, and WOPA taking a lot of members down across the map. Bomb has been planted. Even having one more on the outside. Slime, I'm not sure about that position though. Well, who is gonna find you right there and does quickly taps you down, picks up the Galil, and I'm assuming he's gonna save that. He's got the defuse kit, sees the M4, seeks it, picks it up. A solid save for Heimo. Quick little pick and a quick little move away, but nope. Prime finds you instead from the same angle. And surprise, surprise, no save. Second round going towards WOPA. And on the third round, we can see Heimo, since they've lost the second, we're down to a pretty harsh eco. A couple of deagles, but that's all they're going to get. And WOPA's moving very, very fast. In the first 30 seconds, we already see them on the B bomb site. Right as they move down the stairs, everything is being pre-fired, mollied. Although, well, look at that. First takedown. WOPA and Spargo both on the lower side of the HP bar. Gnoffa quickly goes for the bomb plant, does not waste any time. Leaks and Gnoffa kind of messing around, but imagine if they just peeked and he got the tap through both heads. That would not be too great, would it be? Prime finds himself getting taken down as the bomb was planted by Arvid, and he does get the pickup on the AK-47. Assuming he was just looking to pick up some people on the upper part of the map, which he is not going to get, unfortunately. And as time runs out, WOPA retakes the lead on the second half. Quite the aggressive move towards the B bomb site, of course. Heimo, barely any utility. Now finally, with that loss bonus, they should be able to buy just a little bit more, or just save for another round. Bring this to 7-9, but actually get a good buy in there. There we go. Cautious with their spendings. That is exactly what Heimo has to do. They're forced to do it. They don't have much of a choice. Move there from Gnoffa finding Arvid early on. There goes the AK. I mean, they could look for a pickup, and Jape does exactly that. He does get a pickup on that AK. Oh, gets picked a few times. WOPA's looking not just inside, but also outside. Being pretty careful on Nuke before they make that decisive move. Do you see that they have enough smokes? Knopf is ready to line up the smoke. You see the first one. Seems to be holding it. And there we go. We do see them being lined up now. 2 smokes coming down on the area. Nuke, pretty interesting. Slightly different angle, but it seems to be more advantageous for them. Leaks. Hugs the smoke. Checks the corner. And sneaks past all of Heimo. And Leaks. He's inside of an area where he should not be for Heimo. Getting pretty close towards the B-bomb site as Jape drops down to fortify this position. And it seems like a very heavy push. Look at that, Jape all alone. Finally, another player to move in and help out, but is that really going to work for them? Well, does get the peak. Vster getting the double. Jape also on the lower part, making Vster quite low, but it's not enough to shut him down, and Spargo remains alive at last with the Deagle. Oh boy, and WOPA comes in and gets the, I believe, 16th round now for themselves, pushing this to a 7-9 and getting closer to those double digits, really getting close to pushing Heimo psychologically, that they are way, way further ahead of them on the score, and this is going to be bad for Heimo's mental. They've got to push against it, find a way to get this comeback going.
Terrorists win.
As WOPA seems to be pushing ahead just nicely for themselves. Slime does have the option to go for the sniper rifle, of course. But he's not doing it. He's not doing it. They maintain their weapons. Not trying to go crazy on the spending just yet. The other side, Heimo does get a tactical timeout in there, because this is a very, very important round that they have to win. Look at their economy. 2,900 right afterwards is not going to give them the same buys they have right now. That is for certain. And now WOPA 2 rounds ahead of Heimo. Heimo finally able to get some weapons in there. Molly comes down on the top area of the compartment on A. Right on that roof. Leak Slime finding 2 on the outskirts. And this is where Heimo lost a few members. And Leaks found 1. Got refragged by Spargo. But now even Spargo is down. Slime keeps him down. And we do see a movement from the outside of Nuke. Wellho. It feels like he's completely surrounded when you look at it from his perspective. And Jape might be close to spotting them or might not be. Arvid moves up, rotates towards the A site, and this is where Jape might actually be spotted very soon. He's holding it nicely with the crosshair. He does find one, but Prime gets one in return. Wellho, a very tight position. The pressure is on. For Heimo, 2 members still remaining. Their side of Prime. Oh, Prime, not great. The bomb is down in the top compartment. And this is where WOPA stands a chance. Arvid from behind finds 1 more on Vster. Beautifully played here. Nice recovery from Heimo against WOPA. Coming from behind and surprising Prime that there was 1 more member all this time on that top compartment of Nuke. And Slime is spotted at last. A complete wipeout on against WOPA. Beautifully played at the end there by Heimo. Looks like Slime is not going for the sniper rifle. They're all sticking to their guns with the AK-47s. Of course, they just lost that round. Next round, they'll probably be able to buy, although Knoffe might have to cheap things out or ask someone else for a little bit of a financing. And oh, the double nade comes in. Prime, too aggressive, too fast. And you are down for the clock. Beautiful double nade there with Velho doing the final blow at the end. And now WOPA already a member down in the first 30 seconds of the round. Not the greatest position to be in, and Heimo's looking for the comeback. They're not going to give WOPA the double digits at all. position right in the corner. Finds one, but Leaks. Oh boy, Leaks. Not the greatest position. Spargo's right beneath you. Does pick up the bomb. Now it's just Slime and Leaks. With Leaks having a very important position he cannot lose. Finds one more. Spargo gets spotted. He's looking to make the move towards the B bomb site. Of course, checking behind himself as well, making sure no one's going to backstab him from this area. While he waits for Slime to make the move. Finds one. Gets a shutdown. Throws in the molly, of course. Not looking for the reload just yet. Quickly plants the bomb and quickly turns around. Finds one more. Finds another and Leaks. Absolute monster with the 8s. Right at the end for WOPA. Gets all of the members. I was not expecting that. I was witnessing that, and that was beautiful. WOPA. Absolutely mental from Leaks there. Gets the last 3 in a row. Of course, that is completely unacceptable, considering no one else was able to get a frag, so they are going to give that a technical timeout. But God, Leaks. That was so clean. Even I kind of froze as I watched that performance there from Leaks. Beautiful smoke and molly towards that area. Peeks it right after the fake plant. Gets a nice position with the crosshair. Shuts him down. Moves right behind him. Does another checkup. Fake plants and holds the most obvious spot where he might be coming from. And it was so clean. It was something that is of art. And Leaks did it again. And look at that. WOPA right to the double digits. They go. Absolutely tremendous there from Leaks with the AK. And look at Slime celebrating, even buying the sniper rifle for this round. It is looking primed for success. And Heimo, like I've told you guys, next round is not going to be a great buy, even with that last bonus. And you can see it, Heimo, right down to the pistols, all because of Leaks. Those first 2 picks, I mean, they were nice. They were nice towards that compartment area, towards the stairs. You know, he got another one. The first one was just a quick first frag, but right after those first 2, those last 3 were really clean and amazing there by Leaks. As they were barely with any assistance, honestly. Of course, Prime caused some distraction and gave him the information to make that second move, get the refrag. Felt like he was just trying to refrag, and at the end, he just took them down, even without the support of the members of WOPA, as they were all taken out for that round. To move up the stairs. Here comes the push there towards Prime. Down to 7 HP. Well, plants the bomb. Finding Wellho. Prime does get taken down in that manifesto. Heimo, they've picked up 1 AK and they're going to try and perhaps get more. It's just a couple pistols. What is there to lose? Well, your lives it is, and the AK2, and Gnoffa takes them all down together with Slime. Quick eco frags for Gnoffa, nothing too crazy to deal with. And just like that, 11-8. 2 rounds away from victory on Heimo's map pick. Spargo rocking the sniper rifle. Things are getting very desperate here. Heimo, this is a lot more important than you guys might think. They are not going to be economically surviving on the next round if they were to lose this. This is a very important round. This might as well just be considered the last round for Heimo if they don't win this. Prime drops down, gets in a very advantageous position, finding Upe. Drops in the smoke towards this area. These are still right on top. Checking the door entrance, and Spargo. A very cool hold with the sniper, but he gets hit himself and pushes back. Nate comes in to clean him off, but he's moving back even more, and WOPA not going to find Spargo, but look at how he has to move all the way back right outside of the T position. Well, he does find Feaster after he finds a pick himself. Slime, this is an interesting spot to hold, but it could definitely work. As members would quickly drop down from the A side. Slime doesn't seem to find anything. And WOPA They've got an amazing bomb plant. This is bad for Heimo. He might be better off saving for the push towards the overtime and try and get something out of that. But even then, this is looking very, very unlikely for them to even win it all. WOPA's 4 rounds ahead right after this bomb explodes. Spargo, a little bit of frustration there, letting it all out. And WOPA gets another round on the board right by explosion as they planted quickly and efficiently towards the B-bomb side. Good control over the outside area from Prime, able to get that first pick on the side, and then the second one came through, and this is where Heimo decided to play more careful. They knew that their economy was not going to hold up well in the next round. Even with the loss bonus, maximizing at this point. Pushing it to a 12-8. WOPA 1 round away from victory. And Prime, oh, Prime finds a beautiful one. A quick and beautiful one. A Slime finds the third. And Heimo is down tremendously on members in those first 30 seconds. Loses a lot, and WOPA hasn't even pushed the bomb site yet. And it doesn't seem like Lynx is going to wait any longer. Finds Arfit remaining with Spargo. A very low chance of getting this victory for Heimo. WOPA is looking to clean this out and get the victory at last. Very, very unfortunate, but it looks like WOPA seems to just be the stronger team. They've got 4 members remaining. Not sure what Spargo's going to be able to do here. He's going to try his best, and it is all that he's going to be able to do. A flashbang is all it takes for Vista to find him and get the takedown. 13-8. A victorious position for WOPA. GG, well played, of course, to Heimo for trying their very best on their map pick, but it looks like WOPA is looking way stronger than them on this best of 3, and we're going to move over to WOPA's map pick as well on Ancient, so things are looking really, really rough here for Heimo. I do wish them a little luck on the second map. Anyways, for us, all we have to do is wait. We do have a quick, short little break that we're going to go through. 10 minutes, 10, 50 minutes, something like that, of course. In the meantime, get yourself some snacks ready, of course, or grab yourselves water, something healthy, maybe some fruits, anything to get ready for the second map pick for WOPA, which is going to be very interesting to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed everything so far, and we'll be seeing you guys right as soon as the break ends. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second map between Heimo and WOPA. Things are looking quite heated. WOPA winning on Heimo's map pick in a 13-8. Now moving straight to Ancient to look to end things off quick. WOPA is not here to play games, and they are not here to play games for longer, while Heimo on a lot of pressure. Gonna have to perform extremely well on Ancient to look for an opening, get that decider out of the way. That is their only opportunity if they really want to push this further. We can see the push right up above ramp. Leaks and Slime finding 3 picks. Leaks being the more dominant there with the 2, and he goes for the 3rd, finds Jape. It's looking very clean here for WOPA. The smoke is down, and Welho, not much he's going to be able to do with those duels on the back halls, and he gets pushed right outside of square. Slime finds him, and Welho, I see a Molly coming down, pushing him in the left direction. Does get tapped, and this is extremely bad. Buzz find a second one, not too bad. Trying to mitigate the damage dealt towards Heimo, but the pistol round is in. Leaks gets the triple kill on that round. And Heimo already off to not the greatest start. Now they move right over to the second round on Ancients. Couple of movements there from Vster, moving right outside A main, looking to enter the bomb site. Well, we do see Jape also getting hit quite a bit. Not enough though. Slime barely alive. Look at that. Does find the frag on Upe. Leaks is going to get the bomb plant in there in this 5 against 4 for WOPA. Vster. One more a second, but has to watch out. And looks like he doesn't have to. Never mind. Does get away with it. Pretty low. And look at that. WOPA finding the final 2 picks there. Gnofa and Prime finding Jape and Arvid right at the get-go. Vster getting 2 more in between. Spargo and Welho from middle. As he pushed out of elbow towards split. Clean kills towards heaven. And Heimo, they've got their pistol out of the way, their eco out of the way. They actually ecoed properly this time compared to the first time we've seen them eco. And now they're rocking 4 sets of AKs. Actually, no, 2 sets of AKs and 2 Galils and a Mac-10. Still not in the greatest economical position, but they're really going to have to buy if they want to look for a victory. On WOPA's map pick, they're starting off on the CT side, and still WOPA looks for those picks. He finds the move. Spargo does find Leaks, and we see Knopf getting quite aggressive while being flash finds the second one. And the double kills from Vster continue to rival Heimo a lot here. Even with Knopf getting taken down, the assist was well served, and Vster makes good use of that flashbang and a little bit of damage that Vster or Knopf did towards Arvid. He finds the entrance, of course, does get taken down early by Spargo. And now Jape and Welho remain alive, trying to get those saves on the M4s that they've both gotten. And WOPA is going to finish things off as the bomb gets closer and closer towards exploding. Nothing's really happening on those final 5 seconds. And that is where you really should start running Vster. And Slime slightly hit, and that's about it. Round 1 by WOPA right after Prime planted the bomb. Nothing else happened, and Heimo straight into the tactical pause. That loss bonus is being maximized. And there's nothing else that the game can do for them. They've really got to pull out a different strategic way to shut down WOPA. This has not been one of their greater matches today. 13-9 for WOPA on the map pick Nuke. Now Ancients looking to clean things off real fast. round has started after that quick tactical timeout from Heimo. WOPA's looking to reposition themselves yet again. Upe finding one prime, finds one more, takes down Jape. Upe's waiting right behind the smoke, does not find the second one. Leak moving forward. Not getting taken down. Wellho and Jape both get taken down by Leaks and Prime. Entering Sniper's Nest, Feaster looking to be quite aggressive. Leaks is just taking them down. It's like it's a deathmatch game, but he has to be careful with that HP bar, as that won't be going up any higher anytime soon. Leaks down to those 2 frags. Arfit finds Feaster. This is where WOPA has to be a little bit more careful. Just like the Deagle still can cause some distractions, although Arvid, only member of Heimo that got a frag on this round. Finds the second one towards Prime, and this is the signal, this is the cue. WOPA knows they can just push bait and get the bomb plant, but they'll have to be careful. Heimo has the opportunity. Oh, although Spargo does get taken down, has the opportunity to maybe get something done in return. Never mind, Slime finds both Arvid and Spargo at the end there. Wow, quick headshot to Spargo and Arvid. I mean, I was expecting a couple more shots in return, but nothing seems to have landed towards Slime. And they keep pushing onward. Spargo even going for the sniper rifle. I mean, the loss bonus is maximized. What else is there to lose? What else is there to save for? Heimo trying to play things a little bit more different. We see a long sniper hold from the back alleys by Spargo. This could mean that the A side might be a little bit more favorable this time. Molly comes down, smoking the area. Feaster. See, WOPA's using lots of utility early on. Right as the smoke comes down, Feaster and Gnoffa both push through the Sniper's Nest area. Waiting right in the corner. Finds the first one, and Gnoffa finds... Oh, Arfit actually able to rotate his crosshair to Gnoffa instead of Feaster is interesting, as Feaster was the first one he saw. Heimo noticing that it is not the B bomb site, but the A bomb site. Looking for that rotation. We can see the sniper rifle. Spargo taking his first shot, but Leaks comes in with a quick shot to the head, and Slime, you can see him happily dropping the AK right before he even gets towards the sniper. And Upe, last member standing for Heimo. Slime gonna enjoy this free sniper rifle he just received. Leaks with the double, and Feaster also another double. Great performance from both Leaks and Feaster on this round. Doing exceptionally well for WOPA. As the bomb remains on the ground. If it does not get spotted, it's gonna tick off to find a one. And oh, Prime, ouch. A little too close, buddy. A little too close, unfortunately. Does get taken down. And another tactical pause comes in. Heimo, we see WOP on a 5-win streak. When are we gonna see a comeback? WOPA seems to be absolutely obliterating Heimo right now. Not even giving them a chance on most of the rounds. Quick ones that seem to end quick. Just lowering the possibility of victory by every single round. A 5-round win streak there on WOPA. Mollies towards the outskirts on the B-bomb side and around middle. Leaks finding the first one as he's flashed, but finally gets a refrag in return. Look at that. Upe has woken up. Jappe spotted by Gnofa, gets the takedown, but remains alive. See a nice push towards a ram from Heimo. Are they going to fully execute? That's the question. Gnofa does find Upe. Surprise him. Spargo tries to go for the second. Does not land the shots. And Heimo is in a lot of trouble. They're about to give another round away to WOPA. Welho with the Deagle. Last player remaining for Heimo as WOPA is looking for that bomb plant on the B bomb set. Of course, they're going to have to be very careful for the last member. They don't know what weapon he's holding, of course. If they knew he just had a Deagle and was towards the A bomb set, this would have been a quick plant, but you can never be too aggressive and assume too many things. That is what's going to cause you to lose rounds, and I feel like WOPA has already experienced that by the way they're playing. Just making sure, utilizing most of their strength. And most times, we do find Welho actually giving it a shot. Beaster spots him, moves back. You know exactly where he's coming from. They flash him right in the head. And Welho is right there with the Deagle. Does get a few shots. Does not land any. And is down to the ground. Beaster headshot through the wallbang spot. WOPA. 6 rounds against 0. Heimo unable to do much, or if anything, against WOPA at this point. Seen a couple refrag attempts towards Leaks or Veaster, but other than that, most members of WOPA seem to be doing just fine. You can see that Prime, Slime, and Gnofa all have only died once. A very low death rate. Across the board. Overall, WOPA really looking like the stronger team, especially on their own map pick. Of course, they're completely in their element. We've seen the same from Heimo, but doesn't seem like it works as well for Heimo on their map as it works for WOPA on their own map. That difference is where WOPA might actually find themselves gaining the upper hand. Slime finally being pushed a little bit on the lower side, but other than that, this guy's rocking $13,000 while holding a sniper rifle. It looks absolutely unstoppable here for Heimo. Look at that, they're actually saving. Even though they got 4 members remaining, they do finally find Veaster. But these pushes are just too aggressive, too hard. They're going to try and find some exit frags, though. Look at that angle there from Upe. Prime is spotted. That's already not too bad. Look at that. Heimo finding 2 instead of WOPA finding 1. A small imbalance. And 2 AKs being picked up for the next rounds. Now WOPA, of course, all the way to 7 now. You would think that Heimo would get something done at this point on the 8th round. Things are looking pretty heavy. You see the Mollies come in and a little bit of aggression in return. This could be favorable if they play this accordingly. Now Leaks pushes through as well, gets the first one. Holds the glass room area, knows that he needs to help his teammates, so pushes forward, gets another headshot, and a third one. Leaks is on smoke tonight. Who's gonna stop him? He does not care at all. Quickly taps him down right from heaven. Slime, he got pretty close to spotting Arvid, but unfortunately he won't be spotting him. Oh, he might be moving back though. Look at that. Slime, not as patient as we thought, but of course being careful. Maybe he is patient, but just not as careful, and he might get pushed from behind right side of that middle area. Nope. Moves away just in time. Quite the hard scope there from Slime. And Heimo, look at that. Another save. I mean, they keep saving and saving and saving, but WOPA keeps winning and winning and winning round after round. What a destruction to witness between WOPA and Heimo. Leaks is having an absolute field day today. The bomb gets close to exploding. And WOPA finds another round on the board. 8 rounds in a row. This is completely unheard of in most scenarios. There's always some kind of pushback. But not this time. This time seems to be different. WOPA is here to absolutely destroy Heimo. Not showing a single bit of mercy on the T side on Ancient. Slime trying to get that first pick with the sniper rifle. Doesn't seem to land much. Nades come down. Another smoke to cover things off. And Slime, very important first frag he needs to get. But Leaks, it doesn't matter. This guy is a monster and does not want to get taken down at all. Who is going to take down Leaks? I'm waiting for it. 2 deaths. Barely got shut down in most rounds. Prime even finding Spargo. And the bomb is planted again. Things are going fast. And Heimo unable to keep track. Unable to win the gunfights. Unable to hold it down. And WOPA, even with a little bit more utility and a little bit more aggression towards middle, trying to create an opening, to find that first pick. It does not seem to work well for Heimo. Slime finding Wellho. Jape remains the last member standing as Vister finds him as well. Another frag, and every member alive from WOPA seems to find a frag at least. All round, winning every single 1v1. WOPA getting close to the 10-round mark in a row. And for Heimo, it seems like a never-ending battle. WOPA is not slowing down, although now we see a little bit more of a push, a little bit more aggression that might actually cause them to get taken down early. Look at that. Too aggressive towards that middle part, and Heimo finally catches on. Upe finding Gnofe, and WOPA is finally being stopped in their tracks. They make a ballsy move, I would say, towards middle. And this is where Heimo says, nope, that is not how you're allowed to play against us. That is a little too much. A little too greedy, a little too efficient with the time. Like, oh, we're not going to wait for them to make the first move towards middle. We'll just push it ourselves. Not the most optimal strategic plan. Trying to make it more interesting. Not sure what WOPA tried there on middle. But it was definitely not optimal. And Heimo, maybe they'll be able to finally get a round on the board. This is their chance. Finally striking down WOPA. You can see it. Gnof and Leaks, they both heavily relied on, or Leaks and Vister were the ones that WOPA mainly relied on getting those frags from. They do find one pick. Now it would be quite insane to see them clutch this out and win it. Slime, a pretty important hold. Spargo finds him, but look at that first and attempt on the second. It's a 1 versus 2 as Prime moves forward. Moves right past Jope. Makes a lot of noise, and he tries to go for the bomb plan. He doesn't have much of a choice, and he finds him right there, WOPA. Finally, Heimo puts a round on the board. Look at that. Upe and Jope. Quickly, Jope able to pick up the sniper rifle. Probably going to drop it to Spargo. And there we go. 9-1. And Heimo looking to get some more rounds on the board now, I hope. As WOPA, I mean, they already have so much money. I don't think they're going to eco a single time at all for the remaining 2 rounds of this first half. I mean, you see Leaks trying to attempt to find Upe, but Upe also not able to land anything. Spargo finding Vister early on with the sniper rifle. That drop from Slime has caused something to ignite here for Spargo. Look how low Heimo is on their money. They we're barely able to get something done in terms of buys. And Upe might spot Knoffer in just a second. Knoffer looking for the slow. Doesn't actually know if there's someone near the corner. Finds Upe, and he's right there. And Arvid gets spotted too. They move right out. Jape gets refragged by Leaks, and look at that. Leaks still remains alive. That is a problem for Heino. They'll have to deal with. Knopf does get spotted. Misses the shot with a sniper, but Welho lands it on Leaks. And just like that, they did have the bomb plan. They had the push, but they did not have enough members to survive that. Spargo and Welho able to get a refrag in return, and Heimo showing some of their strength finally on this first half. Those 2 rounds at the end are being won even by defuse. And here it comes, the final round of the first half. Are things going to close in a 9-3 or a 10-2? All comes down to WOPA and Heimo on this final round. Quite the heavy damage there early on towards WOPA with the nades, and you can see that aggressive move from Knoffer. Jape finding Beaster. He was already on the lower side of the HP bar, giving him a slight advantage with that nade damage. Arvid, Welho. Looks like Welho dropped the nade. He seems to also have gotten an assist on the previous frag for Vister. So Welho dropped in the nade, and Jape and Arvid finishing off, cleaning off the final, or the first 2 members there for WOPA. Looks like they're looking to close this in a 9-3. That is exactly what they want to go for. I'm always looking to prevent things from going way, way too south. Leaks finding the first, but Welho does not land those initial, or does land those initial shots towards Prime. Upe finding Leaks instead. Slime remains the last member remaining with the sniper rifle and does get taken down. 9-3. Heimo takes those final 3 rounds. And Heimo, at least they get a few more rounds at the end, but whether this will be enough to stop WOPA on the second half, I feel like that is also something else that is going to be very important to look at. An all-too deciding factor. For Heimo, can they push this to at least 6 more rounds in a row, get a huge comeback in there? They cannot afford to give 3 or more wins to WOPA. I mean, at least don't give them 4. 4 is going to end it. 3 is at least going to leave you with an opportunity to get something in return. Heimo's looking exactly for that. Look at the setup for the A site. This is most definitely going to be a bomb plant at the very least. Nice move there from Upe, going straight for the bomb plant. And WOPA is looking for the entrance. Expecting B, but it looks like it is in fact A. Not at the right spot, but maybe at the right time. Makes the move, gets tapped instantly. Prime not lasting too long. And it does seem like Heimo has the upper hand here. Leaks going down, and WOPA not able to get this pistol out of the way. Vister and Slime push forward 10 seconds. Yeah, it's not going to happen, but Vister does not seem to care much. Just continues moving forward, reloads, and tries to get the final one. Moves forward, gets those taps in there, but Jape does get taken down, and the bomb goes off, but everyone is dead. Everyone is fully taken out. Nice frags there from Vester at the end, regardless of the circumstances. Getting a 3K on that round. Leaks getting taken out by Wellho. Wellho seems to wake up a little. Seems to be waking up a little bit. I'm starting to know is Wellho winning some of the gunfights, causing a bit of a tectonic shift on Heimo's end. The score is not looking as bad as it looked before. Of course, zero is something no one wants to be at. And WOPA going into an eco with just Vester on the pistol. It's very interesting. Upe had a really good rating from what I've seen, but seems like Wellho seems to be the better DPS for them. Chape as well. Not seeing much from Upe. And I've also not seen much from Spargo. A couple sniper kills, but that's about it. Now, one takedown there from Slime, another from Prime, and those are the two frags that they wanted on the eco rounds. More than this is not something they'll most likely achieve. Just two quick frags towards CT spawn. And a quick technical pause for our back end. Overall, WOPA now ready to roll. They've got some M4 buys, as we can see. Mollies, smokes, flashes. Speaking about flashes, only one flashbang. So not much to flash over there on the other side, though, for Heimo. Losing two members, Arvid and Spargo. See what they're going to buy. Maybe that's why we have the technical pause. They don't seem to be able to buy anything. They're stuck with their default position. We're just waiting for that technical pause to go by. We do see that Jape is finally able to get a weapon buy in there, while Arvid still waiting for Arvid. There we go. There's some buys coming in finally, so it looks like the technical pause should be over very soon. And there we go. Small issue with buys. Quickly resolved. The smokes are off. WOPA. 4 rounds ahead. They used to be ahead by around a couple more than that. Heimo is starting to get closer and closer at a potential close on that gap. They really seem to like pushing the A side. Look at that. They don't really want to do it either way. Spargo remains alone to catch some players from WOPA off guard that might attempt things like that. Molly and a flash and a smoke coming down on the area. Prime slightly hitting Slim there. While WOPA does not know exactly what is going on, Heimo knows, and they're going for a A very solid A push, actually. You can see a few members pushing forward, and we do see Vster getting taken out quite quickly there by Welho. Prime waiting for his members to rotate. And Nade comes down. I'm not sure they're actually even... They might even look for the save, honestly. Look at their economy. Knofa. Pretty close towards Upe. It's going to be a tight one there towards the back alleys. Finds Prime. And, oh, Upe just does a one full circle. There's no idea that Knof is trying to look for him. Knofa finally finds him. Does get the AK instead of the M4 Arvid. Finds Slime on the side. And Heimo is ready to put another round on the board. Look at that. Beautiful. Spargo running as far as he can to not fully get shut down. And Arvid making sure no one's attempting anything funny. Although, because of that, barely remains alive. Look at that. HP bar being tormented. And now, WOPA only 3 rounds ahead of Heimo. Heimo is starting to close things off. Those A pushes are looking pretty heavy to hold back from. And WOPA is forced to save on Slime, Vster, and Primes. And look at that. Not doing too crazy or too great with their weapons. Upe has no idea he's about to get absolutely turbo boost. And Leaks makes sure of that. Picks up the AK and holds another position around the lamp room, although the push towards the A-bomb site seems to be the way to go. Checking the tunnels again. Heimo tries to look for more. Spargo finds the double. Vster and Slime both get taken down by Spargo. This guy definitely woke up and chose violence as his first primary goal, and Leaks getting hit quite hard. Looking to possibly back off as the time starts to tick. WOPA's having a bit of a hard time here on the CT side against Heino on T on their own map pick. Leaks tries to get a few shots in there, but nothing seems to work too great. This guy needs to run away fast. Very, very fast. And Knof does get spotted. Quick wallbang takedown from Arvid. And Arvid does get taken down in return. Not too bad, considering WOPA's situation. And Prime and Leaks remain the only ones alive. A very solid buy comes in. Sniper drop down for Slime. Slime maintains his hold towards the upper area where Upe is. You can see how Heimo, they've been pushing A for so many times now. We're unsure if it's going to work again. They're looking to do it different, just for the sake of doing it differently this time around. And you can see that move towards the glass room, or lamp room, sorry. Seems to be a choice they are willing to make. The bomb is on the direction, or on the course of going towards B. You can see Leaks is holding firm on his position and is not giving out towards Upe. Lining up whatever little bits of utility they have. A nade, a flash. Actually, 2 nades and a flash. Knof does find Arvid early on. Prime spots one and goes for the second. Hides right behind the corner. Brilliant there by Prime. They seem to be doing quite well for a B-side hold. This was an amazing, amazing hold of what that WOPA just showed us right there on the B-bomb side. Just seems like on A, they are pretty weak. But this was a quick and easy round for them on the CT side. Look at that buy there. Another tactical pause from Heimo. Realizing that B, they got absolutely taken out completely. They got wiped on the floor, by the floor. They could try and come up with something, a way to actually push B properly. I think a little bit more utility would also not be too bad. But WOPA has a nice lockdown over that. The A side seems to be prone, and that is something that they're refusing to hold well for a couple rounds in a row. Maybe they've made adjustments, maybe they haven't, but so far that hold that they just did was not too much of a change of what they've done before. Heimo's got to make the important call. We haven't seen any pushes through Sniper's Nest as well, so those are two areas that they can still use to force WOPA into holding different positions more effectively. And now Wellho finding Vista early on. That's the first pick. That is nice. That's good. Heimo needs that if they really want to get some more rounds on the board. Look at that tight hold over B. Heimo just knows WOPA likes to hold B for some reason. They just love holding B. It is a great site to hold. It is a site that is pushed more often than A. And Slime does seem to be the only member on this position. Flicks to the one side, flicks to the other. Here's the Molly come down. He's being burned alive, but Leaks comes from behind to support. The Slime still gets taken down by Arvin. It doesn't seem to matter too much. Molly comes down in the corner to keep WOPA at bay, throwing in a Kobe, doing a little bit of damage towards Spargo, and Arvid seems to also be a bit on the lower side. Watches him move towards the left side of the map and gives the call to Prime. Prime knows where to go. They're going to have to look around the side. Gnofa finding Ope, sorry, towards the other side, towards B. And this was an interesting A push, but Slime seems to have done it. Applying too much pressure towards Heimo, kind of keeping him in an odd position. Saving the sniper rifle for him too, and getting the defuse out of the way. Heimo completely out of options right now. Now Heimo spread across, trying to look for that first entrance, not being too hyper-focused on A nor B. But Slime does find one from the tunnels towards Xbox. Backs off right after that frag. Never mind. Does seem like they really want to shut down Slime, but is that gonna work? Or is it just going to cost them the round? Vista finding Spargo, and Leaks is holding a very, very nice angle. Wow, he saw him fast. That was a very quick response with the AK from Leaks. A very, very quick response from the corner. No shot Heimo would have been able to flick that at all, considering the time he had to get the bomb plant. Right afterwards, it was a pretty rough call there. Heimo had to make a move eventually, because otherwise they wouldn't even be able to win the round regardless of that. WOPA would just have one member on the other side of the map, and even if they both dashed at each other in those last 5 seconds, things don't matter anymore. Now WOPA, all they need is one more round, a heavy push towards B. Maybe this will surprise them. Enough flashbangs, it was, but is it really enough damage? Prime finds 2 in return. Gnofe does get refragged, and Prime 2. Upe finds 1 in return, picks up the AK, but he's the last member standing for Heimo. It can all end very quick with this first best of 3 today. Ladies and gentlemen, WOPA, all they have to do is wait for Upe to go for the bomb plant and then peek all at the same time. This is a very detrimental thing for Upe. Does get a fake plant, and everyone gives away their positions, and it doesn't matter. Upe, the pressure is too much. Slime finds the kill with the sniper rifle, and there goes the first best of 3 today. It ends into a 13-8, and then right afterwards into a 13-7. Congratulations there to WOPA, of course. A nice try to Heimo. They were behind quite a bit on that first part of the initial half. And then tried their best getting 3 more rounds on the board, pushing it to a 9-3, and then getting a few more right after the pistol in the second half. But after that, WOPA took it right back and got back to work on even the CT side. And that unfortunately pushes them into a 13-7. Congratulations to WOPA. And of course, it is unfortunate. This is the lower bracket final, so it seems like we'll have to say goodbye to Heimo here for the playoffs. Hope you guys enjoyed this first best of 3, of course. We'll be seeing you guys after, I think, another short break, which the second match will start around normally 12:30. It seems to be 11:56, but you guys will see it in just a short bit. Of course, the second best of 3 is going to come up right after the next break. So I hope you guys are going to get yourselves nice and ready. This one's going to be nice and long. So go do some things, go do some chores. And once you're back, we'll be giving you guys the second best of 3 today.